Hey guys, Blockbuster here, and so I'm going to do. This is the third video I've just recorded. This is all in a row, non-scripted. This is a great thing, man. All right, so now today we're gonna be talking about Mr. Enter, his cartoon that he wants to fund. It is called Growing Around, the cartoon where kids rule. An animated series following an average family in a world where kids make all of the rules. This is a great original idea. I like this idea, but it's not without its flaws. First of all, so here's a short summary. I am Jonathan Rosansky, the mysterious Mr. Enter, which I have my own opinions on him. I don't really like him that much on YouTube. I'm not a hater, but I don't really like him. I don't enjoy him. He's just too critical sometimes. All right, blah blah blah. I have been planning this series for years now, building onto the world, writing dozens of scripts. I feel like Growing Around can be a truly amazing cartoon, entirely creator driven and free from network control. A show that tackles harsh themes with good humor. All right, so I'm already confused on how this is gonna happen. Is he gonna try to get this on TV or is he trying to get this on YouTube? Because if you want to get this on YouTube, um, there are people that you make their own animations that are actually pretty good that don't need $350,000 to do. They don't need $350,000 to make these animations. Uh, for instance, you got the ASDF movie, ASDF movie, which was great. Had great voice acting, simple stories. But I'm assuming he wants this to be an 11-minute cartoon. That's probably not going to happen unless he gets it on a network, in which I don't think that's going to happen either. Because if he says free from network control and he gets it on a network, um, not necessarily free from network control, especially if it's on Nickelodeon. All right, so example plot lines, blah blah blah. Max is turning 12. He knows that next year he's going to be a teenager, and starts becoming more and more worried that he's getting older and won't be in charge anymore. I'm just, yeah, that's a good point. When when do they stop ruling? When they turn 18, or when they become a teenager? Meanwhile, Sally's attempt to give him the best birthday ever, no matter what, how many tries it takes, isn't helping. That's a good episode for a plot. Or it's a good plot line for an episode, honestly. When Sally and Max both grab a cereal box toy at the same time, the only way that they can solve the issue is by going to court run by kids. That's a funny idea, actually. Sally comes across a town that's been driven to a post-apocalyptic state because the kids in charge don't want to stop a never-ending game of tag. That's another good idea. Sally starts a pet sitting service and bites off more than she can chew when she's forced to pet sit for everything from Komodo dragons to kangaroos. Or Komodo dragons, sorry. Sorry, pet lovers, whatever. It's not a pet, but whatever. I don't know. Those are all good plot lines. I like the idea of this. Impact, risks and challenges. Why does everything have a risk and challenge section? All right, so I watched the Kickstarter video. This is actually an Indiegogo, whatever. I don't know what an Indiegogo is, but whatever. I watched the video, but I think this guy is going to try way too hard to get some controversial topics in. He's like, yeah, we're going to be talking about sexuality and sexual orientation and whatever. You know, you don't need to bring that into a show. Don't make a big deal of this. He wants this to be a groundbreaking show. Um, I don't think it's going to be groundbreaking. Uh, and if that topic does come up, I'm now watching this show. I don't like shows that do stuff like that because obviously there will be an agenda driven in that, and I'm not gonna dive into that. Um. So, anyways, this is a good idea. I'd like to see this happen, but not for $350,000. I'm not donating to this. I mean, I don't donate to anything, so that's not really a great statement right there, or a convincing statement. So this has how many backers? How many backers? 32 plus 14 plus 35 plus 43 plus 22 plus 15 plus 2 0 4. Alright, so I'm not going to do math. I'm going to get the old calculator out. By calculator, I mean internet calculator. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of math here. Alright, so we got, well, I'm just going to move this calculator. This is a giant calculator. Wow. Alright, so we got, can we move this? Alright, so we got 32 plus 14 plus 35 plus 43 plus 22 plus, this is probably very boring. I'm just gonna pause the video until I get there. Alright, so it's got to have 173 backers that have made up 8,000. Okay, I thought that was a police siren. $8,284 out of 350,000. So it's got 25 days left. This is a stupid goal that will not be reached whatsoever. 25 days or he drops the project, I'm assuming. I mean, you could just do this. This is looking all fancy and everything, but you could just do this with stick figures, honestly. Colorful background. What you could just literally. I know you want to make something good, but you can honestly just do this with a lot cheaper animation than you need. You really don't need this TV quality animation to make this show. You really don't. I don't really. I like the idea of the show, but I'm not gonna back it. Okay, once again, I don't donate to anything. Even if it's a good cause, but still, I don't think it's gonna work. It's definitely not reaching this goal. There's no way. Like, the only thing I've ever seen that's reached a goal like that is remake The Last Jedi, which I've already done a video on that. But this is not remake The Last Jedi. There's not enough people that want to see this than people that want to see a new Star Wars movie. Sure, I do hope he can do something like this, but first of all, if he does this, I don't want it to be controversial and everything like he wants it to be. I want this to just be his own thing. You know, like I don't want it to be a big deal. I don't think it'll get on. It could get on a network maybe, but I don't think this isn't the early 2010s. Networks aren't looking for internet shows to put on their channels anymore. At least I don't think so. I don't would do perfect as a show. I think I don't know if that show's still around, but whatever. Yeah, this is gonna be a short video probably. Just want to get my thoughts out there. Do I think this will succeed? No. Do I think he'll still do it? Sure, I think he'll still do it, but I like the idea. The animation from this picture right here, it looks okay. It looks better than most preschool shows like that, but I don't know. Do I support it? Sure, I support it, but I support most aspects of it. I don't think it should try to be Hey Arnold. There's no way. I think it should be like that. I think it should just be a fun show. Anyways, those are my thoughts on it. Um, don't forget to check out my cartoon streaming services, Nickelodeon 2 and Cartoon Network 2. Nickelodeon 2 streams classic Nick shows. It's got Nicktoons like Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Scratch, Hey Arnold, and pretty soon Cat Dog. It's got Nick Gas, which includes shows like Double Dare, Super Sloppy Double Dare. It's also got Nick Guts, and it's got sitcoms like Keenan and Kel and Drake and Josh. And Cartoon Number 2 has classic Cartoon Network shows such as Camp Lazlo, Johnny Bravo. What else? It's got Ed, Edd n Eddy. It's also got Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and it's got all that. It's got blocks like Cartoon Theater. It's got the Cartoon Show. It's got even a Boomerang block. I enjoy that. The Boomerang block. The Boomerang block has shows like Pink Panther, Flintstones. What else? It's got Scooby Doo. All that. And also I'd like to thank Seat Giant for sponsoring this video. Seat Giant is an app where you can buy tickets to certain sporting events for sports such as baseball, basketball, football, cricket, bowling. I don't know. Why would you buy a ticket for bowling? That's up to you. It sorts the tickets by numbers. With the higher the number, the better the deal. And also you can use the promo code Blockbuster to get 5% off of your first purchase. Tell them I sent you there. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I'll leave the links in the description below to everything I just mentioned. And see ya.